Round 6 continues with the Breaking Bad, Jesse Pinkman, Walter White taking on the dynamic duo. You know, in all honesty, in all fairness aside, if they were to have a crossover, I think that Walter White and the company would probably be exactly who Batman would be going after, theoretically. I think that Walter White might be more twisted than the Joker and the Riddler combined. And Jesse Pinkman has a tendency to have tendencies like Penguin and Two-Face. Could be a very interesting altercation here. Unsure of what to expect. Here we go. And Robin starting things off with Walter White running neckbreaker by the dynamic duo. Nice drop kick there. Front elbow tie up. Robin, the boy wonder, taking it to Walter White. Interesting that Robin would start it off. Then again, no, it's not. It's not surprising at all. Anyone knows the history of Batman or Robin knows that Batman usually is the closing guy. Robin will come in for the beginning. Batman will come in for the close. Here's the tag for the Dark Knight himself. Oh, misses that occasion. Walter White making him pay for it. Close. There's a spear takedown. Kicks the lower back. Walter is celebrating maybe a little early, much like any other DC villain. Always celebrating prior to winning the occasion, which is why they continue to lose. Oh, Uranagi by Walter White. Time for Jesse Pinkman to get in some action. And he comes. Oh, misses the knees of the corner. Looks like he got lost a little bit, and Batman's going to make him pay for it. Oh, what a move. Tag to the boy wonder. In comes Robin again. Head to the takedown. Into the cover. Robin with a knee strike to Pinkman. Right hand. Been mostly the dynamic duo. Walter White and company have got a couple shots in, but Robin showing that he is just as athletic and tough as the Dark Knight. Watch out. Takedown there into the cover. What a difference in matches between this and the last match. The last match looked like the most unorthodox styling, and a lot of people would have had the bikini bottom dwellers as dead to rights going in. However, in the end, Hellhound just squeaking by with a victory. This one, it's really hard to say considering both teams double face breaker. Robin exhausted. He's had a lot of energy going through all that. And Jesse's in great position. There comes the Walter White himself. And Robin had it scouted. Sunset flip powerbomb. The boy wonder doing his part for the dynamic duo. Hence the best tag team and duos of all time. And folks, if you think it's only count to these individuals, I mean, we just had the bikini bottom dwellers take part, and that's not all. There's many more to come in this division today. Walter White going for a sleeper hold. Maybe putting to sleep the Robin would be a good idea. Batman not being very effective in helping to break the hold, but maybe Robin. Oh, Pinkman from behind. Pinkman taking care of Batman. How about them apples? Robin off the rope. know, sometimes having that gymnastics, athletic background that Robin does have helps in these occasions. Uh-oh. Jesse's taking it to the dark night. Robin really holding his own in this one for the team. Got to be impressed by that. Look at this. Heads to the takedown. Robin into the cover. Well, one of the Robin left to become his own man. After a while, uh-oh. Pinkman. Sweet dreams. Jesse Pinkman turned this into the dark night. Hellacious fat kick. Robin with a Robin kick, I suppose you'd say. Batman back in position. Robin keeping Walter White down. Curious why he didn't go for a cover, however. Head first into the turnbuckle. Walter White get a hit from all angles. And Robin with the quick roll-up. And Pinkman is coming in. And Robin now taking care of Jesse Pinkman as well. Off the ropes. I don't know if he's still aware he's in. Nice starting to carry by Walter White. Look at this, now taking 2 shots at Batman. Walter White taking down Batman. What a DDT by Robin. Robin really doing his part on this team. Walter White making the tag to Jesse Pinkman, who theoretically might very well be over. He might be by himself, as Robin looks like he is on his own as well. Look out. No one to save Jesse this time. And Robin, the dynamic duo, picks up the pin. And we're going to have one of the biggest dream matches, if you would, of all time coming up. Interesting. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Batman and Robin, the dynamic duo, advancing in this tournament. I don't think anyone's too surprised. But definitely not as impressive as the first. So, folks, we're not going to break this time. We're going to bring you right to the action for the finals of Round 6. Again, Round 5 was won by LAX, Hernandez and Homicide of LAX, one of the most legendary tag teams throughout all of the wrestling world. And as you can see, folks, again, I have no control over this or any other outcome. However, this, because it is the finals, we will have entrances. So there we have that. All right, folks, this is the finals of Round 6. May the best team win, and we're here live for it. This could be quite the interesting matchup. Well, it is an interesting matchup. The Hellhounds, the dynamic duo. 2-on-2. Hellhounds, all 4 of these teams have been on our show before, and they take part in this annual event every year. But prior to this, not many of them have won. That's about to change right now, as one of these teams, who always seems to come up a little short, is going to go to the finals and is going to win. As the Hellhounds get ready to make their array to the ring. As you can see, darkness rises from Spawn and the hell fires of below for the Hellboy. And here they come.
The following contest is the fight in the Tag Team Championship Tournament. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 624 pounds.
That's a lot of weight.
The Disciples of the Apocalypse.
I want to point out yesterday, one of the new-coming teams, the Night Terrors, Noah the Nightmare Tyndall and the Red-Headed Terror, Anthony Demo, had a great performance in winning round 3 yesterday. And the team they had to defeat is the legendary World's End. They weighed in at a whopping over 1,000 pounds in weight, the World's End. And the Night Terrors, who were outweighed, outsized, and maybe outstrength, got by resilience, heart, and skill in their no-fear attitude. So that being said, weight is something that really shouldn't be much of a factor here, as much as it comes down to drive, guts, and determination. These four teams are about to go to war. These two teams are about to go to war right now. Teams that have had a history as Hellboy raising hell here at the finals of round 6. Of course, their opponents, the dynamic duo, lights out. Uh-oh. That's Robin. And of course, I don't know if that worked. Oh, well, there it goes. A little late on that. Okay. And it's the Batman.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 380 pounds, the iconic duo.
So, by physics ways, the Hellhounds only weigh 100 pounds more than the dynamic duo, theoretically. But as we pointed out, weight really isn't a factor. It's all about the drive and who wants it more. Yesterday was proving that in that match I just mentioned between the Night Terrors and the World's End in the finals. World's End weighed over 1,000 pounds. That's a lot of humanity, folks. And the Nightmare and the Terror were able to beat them, and they were very much outweighed. As Batman takes his corner, looks like he's had a rough time, this Batman. Robin giving his accolades to the Dark Knight himself. Yes, you folks, because in case you haven't been told, I shut my friends' microphones off, as I can do this by myself. Spawn coming in, starting things off with Robin. As we saw last time, Robin was really the MVP of the last match. And as you can see also, both teams having a rough time from the last encounter. Spawn and Hellboy definitely had a rough time in that last encounter with Patrick Star and SpongeBob. But Robin now, he's going to be giving up a lot of size to the Hellhounds. As Spawn lighting up the Boy Wonder himself. Nice takedown there. Spawn sends Robin back into the ring. So far, the Bikini Body Dwellers and the Hellhounds has been the match so far in this day 2 of our event so far. But I'm sure that will change, considering we still have 2 more rounds to go. And some great teams involved as Hellboy lights up Robin into the cover. Batman in for the save, as always. Robin is the one who might get the MVP for that team. Hellboy now. Again, the Hellhounds, really one of the most innovative teams in one of the early stages of our show. The Dynamic Duo, another team, came on our show early. Look at this. Not so certain. I think Hellboy allowed that tag. I think Hellboy wanted him from a Batman. After that, I'm not so certain he wanted it, as Batman now, make him maybe regret that. Batman in the high wrench district. He's still up there. Spawn, who has a little bit, Spawn, who does have a little bit of a history with Batman. Batman obviously wanted no part of that as he goes to the outside. Tags in the Boy Wonder. As Spawn walking across the top rope. Spawn and the Dark Knight do have a history together. They know each other very well outside our show and beyond. The Boy Wonder rolls to the outside. Hellboy, on the other hand, has no loyalty to either one of them. Except he's known Spawn a little while. They've been tag team partners for quite some time, as Spawn taking care of his old nemesis, Backbreaker, on the outside. Hellboy taking it to Robin, who just got rid of Hellboy, but forgets about Spawn. Big boot to the face. And remember, Spawn just took care of Batman on the outside. We not see Batman for a little while. Spawn going to the high wrench district. Batman starting to stir off the rope, diving elbow. Batman did nothing to save Robin. What is that all about? Was he exhausted? Was he scared? Is it a work? I think clearly if Batman could have gone in there to save Robin if he wanted to on that occasion, but he didn't. He sat there and watched Spawn put down his Commandant, and people think Batman's a good guy. Anyway, let's take you guys to the final brackets of this tournament to show you guys the results. And congratulations to the Hellhounds, by the way, who have gone through hell and back to win this round 6. Let's show you guys right here. Hellhounds defeated the Dudley Boys by submission. The Bikini Dwellers, and probably the match of the night so far. And then just defeated the Dynamic Duo after Batman just let Robin take the loss, which is probably one of the most dishonorable things I've ever seen. Anywho, congratulations to the Hellhounds taking round 6. Who is going to take 7 and 8? Stick around and we'll find out.